There we go. We are live. Look at that. Live, live, live. Live from New York. Not really. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. I don't feel guilty for any of my actions whatsoever. Mute my phone. Pull up chat. Love chat. I tried to set up a second monitor today, but yeah, I failed. 'Cause, well, what's this image? Oh, that's what that one is. What's this image? That is blurred. I don't know if that's- Well, it failed because I realized I only have one HDMI port. Somehow. I thought I had two. But, oh well. I saved that. So, today I'm going to be doing a bit of Minecraft, modded Minecraft, TerraFirmaGreg. Uh, I really have been itching to progress this world because I absolutely love the progression. It's just, I was trying to do some off-camera stuff to try and help progress faster without having to. Oh, stream world. Anyway, it'll be easier to explain when I show you what I've been doing off stream. So it's been a bit. It's been probably a month or so since I played on stream. It's only been a day or two since I gave up and wanted to actually progress in the world. So as soon as it loads in, let's see. Okay, so immediately you'll probably notice that I do not have some of the equipment I used to have, or I might have more. I can't remember. But that's because I died looking for graphite and kaolin clay. This stuff. Kaolin clay. There we go. Kaolinite. Kaolinite. Down there. And yeah, I also died. That's the clay death, and those are the two graphite deaths. But yeah, you'll notice that I went really far southeast. Because that's where the clay spawns. And then everything else doesn't really work all that too good. I did, however, find a mountain completely made of coal. Almost. There's a marble mountain around here. You can see it sort of drifting down into the rivers here. Marble biomes are also fun. Yeah, I died there on top of the mountain from starvation. But I'm gonna need to make like a boat or something to get across here. So, instead, I shall be making bronze. A bronze anvil, which is what this is for. Cassiterite. Cassiterite makes tin, which copper and tin make bronze. Copper. There's 12 copper here. So technically I do have enough. It's just getting there, you know? Where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Brush the cassiterite. Put the hammer back. Put powder in water for more, just free. Boom. Done. Just like that, I have 2,000 millibuckets of cassiterite. Very nice. So, recipe for tin is 9 parts iron, 1 part tin. Ooh, I might actually need a little bit more copper. Do I have any more copper? Normal native copper. Perfect. No, don't grind up the copper saw. Please. Glad it's got idiot proofing for that. Give me the hammer. Give me you. Drop it. Oop. Drop it in the water. Pick it up from the water. Nope, not yet. I'm getting there. Pick it up from the water. And put it in here. Take one of the cassiterite out. Oh, damn it. Right, these are equal in size, right? Yeah. Because it's got to be somewhere in between 9 and 12, I believe, if I remember correctly. Bronze block. The bronze. Alloy. Oh, it's to 12. Okay. So, this is just above it. Damn it. I'm gonna need, like, something to offset this. More copper. Just put this in there for the time being. It'll make a little bit less than an actual ingot, but oh well. Put this in here. Where's my... Oh, it's in this later. Where's my firestone? Is it also in my inventory? Yes, it is. And wait for it to heat up. Something else I believe I did off stream. Copper tongs. They're better than these wooden tongs. They've got a lot more durability. And can handle hotter things. Or at least for longer. This produces 4 each? Shit. I thought this only did 2. That explains why I had so much. Oh yeah. You're wondering where I got this cassiterite. It wasn't from the area over here. I couldn't find that. It's from this one over here. While I'm waiting for this to heat up, I can go over and show. Not the copper and tetrahydrite. Not that one. This one. Stop taking damage, please. It's very rude. Oh yeah, raw granite. That'll be useful. Blast forge. This is my next... Not blast forge. A... Bloomery? Yeah, the bloomery is the next step in the progression. Which requires a bronze anvil, which is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so basically what I did, I made a bunch of staircases going down, including over here. Spot there. There's also some other stuff here that I'm probably gonna harvest eventually. Chalcopyrite, copper, etc. Oh! Oh wait, right, it just stays there. Pyrite, very useful. But yeah, down here is where I was getting all the stuff. Mineral sand. Oh, that's iron. Not very much though. Can I? Oh, I can get half. I can get an ingot out of it. Right? Yeah, I can get a too. Yeah, there's a couple other stuff in here. Mineral sand, fuller's earth. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Granitic, just tin in general. That's a little more rich than the other stuff. I don't have any supports in my inventory at the moment, so I can't exactly mine out all this copper just yet. And it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get back out of here. But hey, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to go back down there with supports because I do not have enough copper for all of the stuff I need to make. So that's all I need at this point. I have infinite amounts of tin in relation to bronze, plus I'll get more. I have a lot more. Oof. My game's stuttering for whatever reason. Very odd. Potato. Is it melted yet? Bronze actually has a lower melting point because it's the tin. Ooh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, tin has an extremely low melting point. Not oddly enough, but it's just so low. Oh yeah, I've got 21 tin just in here. Which if it melts into the 4 like this does, I'm gonna have literally infinite. Copper, 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 copper. Where are my supports? There are my supports. I made a couple extra, just in case. Well, on accident, specifically. But I'm gonna call it just in case, for the posterity. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. 36 crushed cassiterite. Stuff's gonna be so much. Do I have more sticks? I do. I don't feel like using up an entire hammer. So I'm just gonna make a new one. Or breaking my copper one just yet. This has what? 24 crafting uses? That's it? Really? Oh. Guess I'm gonna need another rock. Oh. Not that. Cute. Oh. Cool. Now I have a little more than a stack of ingots. One of these is a whole ingot. Very nice. A stack and 2. So theoretically I could make 10 stacks right now. Theoretically. Is that? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. It faces the direction that you are. That's fun. Okay, now that I have supports and other stuff, I'm gonna go mine out this copper vein. Or the... Maybe I should just go over to the tetrahydrite. Tetrahedrite? Tetrahedrite. I saw a bunch of people by saying all one person. That's me in this chat. This is closer though. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this vein. It's closer. Looks like it's got a lot more too. I don't need any of that shite. As the British would say. Derogatory. I gotta stop saying that. It's so bad. It's just I just add it after like half the shit I say just because it's so funny to me. Actually, right there. Perfect. Let's break you. Oop. Wonderful. Look at all that. So, oh, the fullers. Or the granite stuff. Ooh. Whoopsies. There we go. Now it's supported. Nice and good, like. Whew. Yeah. This is how it's gonna go. Wait. Ooh, a block of copper. Very nice. Yeah, and just like that, I've got so much copper. I don't even know what to do with it. Well, I do, but... Yeah. Wow. This is a good vein. That's all I know. I'm just trying to conserve. What? Those are close enough. Oh. Whoopsies. This is good. 3, 4. unfortunate that it's 4 because it doesn't fit with the hammer. I like how the raw stone takes longer to mine than the copper as well. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna need to drop a bunch of this stuff over here. As I can. Despawn. I don't need anything else. How much do I have? 30? I could probably go for a bit more. Remember, each of these produces 2. Okay, yeah, no, this stuff produces 2. Yeah, each of these ones produces 2 things of 2 ingots, effectively. Every rich or spot that I have produces 2 ingots each. Which is, needless to say, very nice. Very nice. And, of course, I have the rich chalcopyrite, which produces almost 2 ingots. A little less. And creepy music is back. Wonderful. I don't know why it does that. This is supposed to be a chill game. Just want my chill Minecraft music. Come on. Nice and illuminated. Let off rocks. That's all rocks. Yeah. Come back down here. The trailings over here. It's gonna pick up more, but we'll open my inventory for more. Or as it does. Oh yeah, let's put this. Wonderful. Wonderful. This might be the end of the vein. Yeah. Looks like it is. Well, I found the end on this side. I can't exactly go too far in this other direction, though. Because I need other shit. Go on. Wait. Rocks. Oh, and I'm starving. Very nice. But yeah, this is my method. I uncover the very top of the vein, or at least close to it. Whatever I first hit. Now you're supported. And then I go in all directions until I find it, and then you start digging down because, well, the ceiling's already supported itself. I worry about it. It's a little bit of an exploit because, obviously, if you remove the supports that are holding it up, it's going to collapse, but it's part of the game, so I'm going to keep it that way. Is that 2? No, I can go one farther out this way. 2, 3, is that? Yep. I need an axe, not just a saw. There's gravel here. How unusual. 1, 2, perfect. This will keep it real easy. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that, my inventory's full. And I'm starving. I hope my charcoal pit hasn't gone out yet. That would be rather unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. I probably have 2 stacks of ingots should be plenty enough. Also, I gotta remind myself to bring back some wooden planks so I can just bridge this ladder gap. Very unfortunate if I died doing that. Oh, I think there's food on the way back. Look, these grape seeds. Why can't they despawn? They are not. Grape. More food. It's a nightshade bush. Poisonous. Every good scout knows it. Now that I'm a scout. Just know these things. And back I go. Using the path I created with my fists. I punched the grass until it submitted to me. Looks like it's still on. Hopefully. Because if it isn't, well, I'm going to have to redo the whole heating process. Ah, man. Man! Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna have to find some better fuel. I will be right back. Take that hurt. Line. Who's quick? Oh, wait, hold on. Did it actually melt? Oh. The tin must have gotten it. Oh, the tin went to its melting point. And then... Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna put anything... Yeah, that's literally everything. Okay, so... I need brass to get that, don't I? Millstone. No, I need bronze. Unfortunate. Which also... Maybe that's a glitch or something. But in the meantime, yeah. Gotta wait for this to heat up. Oh yeah, that's right, I've got that. So, I made some leather in the time being. Or at least collected some in my travels. That should make... What do I need to put you in again? Oh, lime water. So I need more lime water. Wonderful. Where's my bucket? Was there a bucket? Can I actually? Because... Oh, that works? Oh, I didn't know that. So, I found these hollow shells around, like, just places. And during that, how much flux do I have? I have 23 flux left? I might have to pay a visit to the mountain. To Marble Mountain, because that's one of the rocks. But that's, what, 2,000 blocks away? After I finish up this bronze. Oh, hey, look at that. Speaking of. Oh, yeah, all my ingots are broken. I don't remember what bronze has as a melting point, but I know it's low. Lower, at least, than copper. Now I need 14 ingots to make an anvil so that I can actually work the bronze into tools and whatnot. Nope, 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 stay in there. And every time these ingots have a chance to break, or the ingot molds at least have a chance to break, which, needless to say, is unideal for many reasons. Most of which being I'm lazy and do not feel like making any more, so please stay not broken, please. That would be ideal for me. Yes. There's 6. The longer I stay in this, like, menu here, the less durability I use on my tongs. So, it helps a lot. Nope, 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 nope. No! How dare you? Well, there's 9. Just have to get through... What is it? No, no, what? Ow. Oh, I got 2. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta get to... What do I need these jute fibers for? I do not remember. The lead? Horse armor? A jute net. Oh, the fishing pole. Dirty jute net. What does that produce? Interesting. Oh, right, I need more lime water. This is producing leather. That's okay. So as soon as I get... That's not what I wanted to do. As soon as I get leather, that unlocks me being able to fire the clay in the actual forge. Because then it'll actually get hot enough to. Which is, needless to say, very nice. Not having to wait 8 minutes for one. Oh, you're joking. I might just wait for it at this point. I might just wait for the leather so that way I can actually use it. Just damn. Oh, now these are gonna get hot, aren't they? Yeah, that's not ideal. I need to wait for this to cool down. There's only a minute left. I just need more lime water. That's what I need. I need to let this cast cool down so that way I can actually touch it when it comes out. I only need 2 more, so... Okay, I've got enough. Finally. I did make a little extra, though. Very nice. We'll just keep that in there for the time being. This doesn't need to be there. In the meantime, I'm going to start forging these together. Can work, can weld. Danger. As soon as I'm able to weld them, that's what I need. Boop. 1. Is this done yet? Nope. Then I'm gonna go get the lime. or the marble for flux. I think I have enough. There, now they're even. If not, one's a little behind, but that's not. I just need to get them to a point where I can weld them, put them in here, weld them, put it on the ground. Oh, that's the leather done. 3 leather, as needed. Now I can get the bellows, which is 3 leather and 6 lumber, which I shall get after I weld these two together. Perfect. The bellows. A huge step in the right direction. Very much yes. Now I can melt iron. Fire my clay stuff, so I can easily make any pottery that I need. It's just huge. It doesn't actually affect melting speed and heating up speed, but it just gets hotter all the way up to white hot. What? Can weld? Can weld. What are you talking about? It's just lying to me. There's 4. I need 7 for an anvil. Get there. Forget me. Okay. Get in on this. 2, 3, 4. And I have an extra bronze ingot. Very nice. Can't work. Can't weld. Perfect. Now if I stagnate these enough, so like wait till these get to red hot. I should be able to do both of them at once, assuming I'm not stupid. Which is completely possible, you know. Tends to work like that. So, there. Alright, perfect. Quest complete. Welding bronze. There we go. Alright, those are done. I'm gonna keep that hot for now. Give me you. Speaking of, I really need an axe, a proper axe. These are way too hot to hold, so... Anvil moment. And then I will be smelting that anvil down for extra copper, because you do not need it. Yeah, now I can actually get mechanical power. Very nice. Early automation? Is that where it is? Yeah. So bronze gives me the horse crank, which you attach animals to. I think that's why. And you give them paths, which affect the speed. You're just 1, right? Yeah. I'm gonna make a bronze axe because why not? It's something I'm gonna need anyway. Duranium? What is duranium? Who knows? Something for the smarter people to handle. Just gotta figure out how to make the X. X. Okay, punch, hit, upset. Upset last. Or punch last. Overshoot. So... Okay, I'm getting there. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Puzzle solving in my Minecraft? What are you talking about? So to punch, hit... So... I've got to get it in such a spot where the upset and then the hit... There it goes. See, I know what I'm doing. Okay, the durability looks like that because the heat, but as soon as the heat all goes away, does not break, thank God. That'd be very unfortunate. But as soon as the heat goes away, it's all good. Oh yeah, where's my clay? Did I use it all? Nope. I need more of you. Boop. Put that in there. It'll warm up. Diamond axe head? How do you make a diamond axe? What's it used for? Is it good? No. Vaguely good. Diamond dust turned into diamond powder, which then makes a gem saw. Just for that stuff. There it goes. You see, it's up to white hot. How high does it actually go? Brilliant white. That's as high as it goes. There, and now they're all done. Alright, now I want to put these on the ground as soon as possible because they're burning my skin. Now the bronze itself is brilliant white. I do not actually need it right now, so I'm gonna put that away. Don't need a fire starter, don't need any of these supports or torches for that. I'm gonna seal this, pick it up, put it on my back, which gets rid of the exhaustion effect. Very useful. There's shit in there, but I can... Yeah, no, I should take this with me. Wait, hold on. I actually do want to keep this on right now. Just for a little bit longer. A jug. Which I believe was... this? I don't need a jug. Ah, I was close. I was so close. And then it goes back to yellow-white. These cooled down yet? Yeah. Might affect the speed at which things cool down, but I don't know. I haven't been able to tell yet. Ooh. Definitely keeps it hotter for longer, though. Which makes sense. If it is physically higher in temperature, it will stay hotter for longer. That was not fun. 3 or 2 bronze ingots to spare. An extra one. And a new ingot pile. Temperature dropped again. Perfect. And just consumed that. Alright, now I've got a jug so I can place the barrel down, get some water from it, everything. I don't... How about put... Yeah, I can stay there. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of these vessels with me. It also goes on the back, but I'm not gonna be able to keep it there. I'm gonna go to Marble Mountain and Coal Mountain because I need both. For Flux. Cabbage. I might as well collect food on my way. Gonna need it. Badly. Should have also taken a vessel, now that I'm thinking about it. I know I made a couple. So Coal Mountain is attached to Marble Mountain. Doesn't like me breaking the glass for whatever reason. Should do. I should put this with me. That'll be fun. But I'm gonna wait for them to contact. Online. Hey, my that's what it's about. My status on Discord is currently, do you know the Copper Industrial Complex? The one that lives on Malachite Lane. Don't ask me where I came up with this. I don't know either. But malachite is a form of copper. Basically copper oxide. That's actually really beautiful. It's got really nice just looks in general. It's awesome. But other than that, yeah, like I said, it's a copper product. I haven't found any in this world yet. Just copper, chalcopyrite, and tetrahedrite. Tetrahedrite. Tetra who now? You're touching who now? What? Huh? Anyway. I'm going insane. That's a bear. We're not going to touch the bear. That sounds like a bad idea. I'm missing the music. Oh yeah, with the jug you can play music. That's fun. Actually, that's how the song, I believe, at least, was made, with different versions of it. Different little instruments you can do. This is going to take a while to get there, actually. But this is just going to show how much effort I put in to get there initially. Because, well, you know, you'll see. It's quite a bit of danger. Wait. Hello? Obviously doesn't help that it's nighttime. It's... Thank God it's not true dark, because I would be shitting bricks right now. If it were. Diorite, that's not marble. Soybean. Dacite, that's not also not marble. Dacite, if you want to be illiterate. What's that? Something aggressive looking. I'm not gonna go find out what it is, actually. I don't feel like dying right now. Too much stuff on me. All my tools, which is about like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 6 ingots of copper, but that's 6 ingots of copper. And a bronze axe. What is that? I missed that on my way over here. Hold up. Side mission. Ooh, what are you? Spring water. Can I drink this? Oh, and I've got my tongs on me, which are an additional 2. I can't drink it. Unfortunate. Interesting. Some sort of torch down there. I gotta go see what this mountain is up here. There's more jutes. I think I will actually take these. Just because it's useful to have. Primitive string, in reality. Alright, what are you? Oh, is it just limestone? Wait, limestone is... No, it's chair. It's claystone, I was close. Why is there just a giant thing of claystone up here? That's my question. Can you make anything out of claystone? Smooth. Is it just like any old thing? Claystone cobble, gravel, brick? Now it's just everything else. Rowan bricks. Which is specifically claystone. Stone bricks. I want on top of this mountain. Hold up. Side quests real quick. Sticks up here. No trees, so we're past the tree line. I want on top of this clay mountain. Mountain of clay, as some might say. There's bismuth team up here. In the mountain, at least. Yeah. No, absolutely nothing. Wonderful. Expect. It's probably just the stone of this area. Stone of the biome of the stone. That sort of thing. Everywhere's got different kind of rocks. Yeah, that's just the kind of rocks that are wonderful. Claystone is so boring though, you know? Getting there towards Marble Mountain and Coal Mountain. Makes you wonder how the coal even got up to the top of that mountain. Something had to have happened that caused the plates to shift, because it requires a lot of pressure. I mean, because it's remains, you know, it's carbon. It's just really, really condensed carbon. But yeah, it's like, how did it get on top of the mountain exposed to the air like that? Unless the mountain used to be at least triple its size to create coal inside of it, something must have pushed it up. Ooh, hello. Just an interesting thing to think about. You know? There you go. Conglomerate. Wonderful. Conglomerate. Grapple. Let us see. Pink? Hippoc. Burping. Bunch of shit over here. I'm sure I took this exact route to get over here, though. Like, unironically. Hold on, I should probably drink something. Dehydrate to death. Especially considering that my heat right now is at 35. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna need to cool down a bit. Wow, that's a lot. I mean, because the higher your heat is, the more... Is my phone frozen? No, I just must have not talked for a bit. Is it just like... No, it's picking up my voice. Just being a bit odd. Hi, marble? No. I marked where the marble is. We'll see it. And then we gotta run back. It's gonna be the hard part. For you. Bird? Pheasant. Interesting. Ooh, hello. The ever pheasant. Sounds like a funny D&D boss. The ever pheasant. The bubbly pheasant. It's a play on word of ever pheasant. Everescent. Or ever-effists. Whatever, however, ever. The bubbly, sparkly, drinky stuff. You know what I mean? And then pheasant, obviously. Is that a goat? Hello, goat. You're not gonna bump me, are you? He looks like he wants to. Ever pheasant. I'm never gonna be able to say that word again without thinking that now. Wonderful. How truly sad. Rendition. That's my rendition of the song. Background music. It's just birds. Hello, boar. Hello, other boar. I'm going to need to collect your asses later for a quest. Then I can return it to Thronald, the boar-ass collector. This is stupid. What's that? Is that a structure? What are you? Hold on, I missed this on my way here. What is this? What's that? Shale. Interesting. That's brick, isn't it? What are... Yeah, that's brick. Hello. What are you? Oh. Oh. Secrets? Secrets of the damned? Maybe not. What? This is bullshit. There are no secrets of the damned in there. How dare it bait me like that? How rude. So I'm not dying anymore. Is that a geode on the surface? What are you? Cherry? Interesting. Is that that's typically what these giant mounds are. No, it's shale. If it's basalt, or basalt, or however you want to pronounce it, it's usually a geode. It's not the same. Because they only form in areas like that. And you can find quartzite on the inside, and then quartz crystals and amethyst crystals. Because fun fact, amethyst is just the same thing, but stained with iron in a very unique way to make it purple. I'm not exactly sure what fluorite is, but I've mistaken fluorite for amethyst because of its really deep purple color. Very often for just in general. It's just like an easy thing to mistake. Barley. Gonna need more of this. It's just such a nice color. I found a really nice piece of it. One of my friends gave me a rock tumbler as a graduation gift. He found it a yard sale. I don't know how much he paid for it. It was probably like $10 at the yard sale, but it was never opened. So it had 8 pounds of rocks in it, and of which it had a very, very nice piece of fluorite that I will not be tumbling. For one, because it's just too nice of a color to tumble, to waste it on just tumbling it. I'm gonna cut it up and turn it into jewelry because I can do that. I'm based like that, you know? I'm hip with the kids. No, it was just a very stupid purchase a long time ago. When I was really, I am really into rocks. I could go on and on about rocks, but just give me a topic and I'll go off on it. But at the peak of that, when I really, really, really got into just in general rocks, I bought myself, with the money I had earned from working, a lapidary wheel. A really cheap one too, like $200 I spent on a lapidary wheel. It was a really stupid purchase, and yeah, it's cool to have, but unless you're serious about it, don't do it. Don't buy a lapidary. You're not going to use it very often. Oh, still coal here from when I mined last time. Interesting. What are you? Kyanite? It's kyanite. I did... What's kyanite? Gemstone? Talc? Purifier? Aluminum, silicon, oxygen. Interesting. I'll keep that. But anyway, so I bought a lapidary, which is a tool for gem cutting. And I literally used it for about a month. Then I moved on to other hobbies. So it was a big waste of a thing. But I do have it, so whenever I need a gift for someone, I go find a nice looking rock somewhere, or go buy one from some rock shop nearby, and I go in and cut them a little piece of jewelry, a little gem that you can just look at. It's all pretty. I tried to do it for my aunt, but that was like the first time I did it. So what happened was I ended up breaking it while trying to wrap it with some wire that I had. Some stainless steel wire that came with the rock tumbling kit. By the way, stainless steel, is that really the correct thing to wire something with? No. Holy shit, it was so difficult to work with. I could not do anything with it. I should have heated it up. I should have done something else with it than just put it there, you know? It just did not work out for me. So I ended up breaking the little piece of blue, probably lapis, that I had found in one of my old boxes. Because I had a bunch of boxes of rocks that I just picked up. Not necessarily just picked up off the ground. Collected, bought over the years. Just in general. Which I feel bad about, because it was supposed to be a gift. And then I broke it, and I hadn't exactly... It took a much longer to get the gift to her, anyway. But, lesson learned, I guess. Don't try and wire something with stainless steel. Or heat it up, at least, you know? Because when things get hot... No, ah! Ah. I was talking, not paying attention to what I was doing. I got too engrossed in talking about rocks. And I just... Oh, man. I'm gonna need food. It's times like this I wish I could teleport. But I guess I'm gonna keep talking about rocks then. But anyway, this nice piece of fluorite, I don't know who I'm gonna give it to. But I'm gonna cut it, make it look all nice. Maybe I'll even make like a dice out. That's a challenge. I tried that once with a very large garnet I had. It had a bunch of holes in it, but it was good practice. Like, just inclusions galore, sand, whatnot, inside this garnet. It was basically pitch black from it. Because, you know, it was full of holes and super dark. At that point, garnets are basically corundum. That's what garnets are, by the way, they're corundum. Wait, no. Ruby and sapphire are corundum. I don't remember what garnets are made of. But at that point, they're basically just whatever mineral they are. They're not worth anything as a gemstone. I just picked it because it was a huge garnet and had the... It was a garnet. I do know that. It was big. It was pretty. Not really. It was black. It was a dark green one. So it was basically like forest green if you multiplied that by 10, the darkness level. But other than that, I'm gonna get back on topic now. I got a bunch of practice with that thing. Learned a bunch of new techniques in the meantime. Then that gemstone I had for my aunt that I tried to put into an amulet or a necklace or a little tiny ring or something, the bracelet. I tried. I failed. So I learned a bunch. And with this new piece of... What's it called? I've already forgotten what I was saying because I was reading. The new piece of fluorite that I have. Beautiful purple. I gotta figure out the best cut to put on it. Because it's quite large. I'm probably going to cut it into a couple sections. For multiple pieces that I can give to people. I think it'll look really nice when I'm done. Maybe I'll try and set up a stream of that at some point. Probably not though. It's loud. It's not really a thing you can do while talking. It takes not a lot of focus, but just paying attention to what you're doing, you know? You can't overdo anything, especially with my shoddy setup, the $200 lapidary wheel. By the way, a good one that you can get with like a nice arm that works costs thousands upon thousands of dollars. So like $2,000 for a good one from like a name brand that people trust. So me buying one for 200 was like the cheapest one I could find. That wasn't just a motor with a piece of sandpaper attached to it. But yeah, I like it. I got a couple wheels from it. A couple extra Brits so I could do the whole process start to finish. Shaping, pre-polish, polish. Beats. That's the general gist. I'm just gonna keep on this topic for the rest of the stream at this point. I could go off. I'm gonna go off about it. It's very cool. What was my first attempt? Oh yeah, my first attempt. So I went up onto a hill, a mountain. The local mountain. There's a couple ridges around. So I went up on a hiking trail, picked up a shit ton of quartzite. It's a hard rock. It's white, kind of, on the outside at least. As soon as you get to the inside, it's a dull yellowish most of the time, if you don't get a good specimen. But anyway, went up on a mountain, picked up a backpack full of the stuff, and just tried a bunch of different shapes. I used a tile saw to cut them into cubes first to give myself a good base spot so I could learn how to work the arm, do all the math. I did that. Then I tried a softer piece of probably sandstone. Really, really soft. It was probably shale or something along those lines. But it just like got eaten away by the wheel on higher speeds, which allowed me to do a lot of rounding on it. So I practiced that. I made a nice little, I don't know, peak mound thing shaped funny guy. Carved a tiny little spot into it just using the side of the wheel. Not the side of the wheel, but like putting it so that it's face down on the wheel, but only on half of it, so that it created a sort of like cave entrance, but without the cave, just the plateau on the outside of it. Shaped it, tried to make a face. That didn't work out well. For obvious reasons. You should do that with a Dremel. I don't have a Dremel. Oopsies. But I just went at it, you know? I was really excited about it. But what came with it was a dinky little pump that I currently have in a giant metal bowl or bucket whenever I find one that I fill with water, sits on the workshop table with my lapidary wheel. I turn on the pump, and there's a little valve on an arm that's on it, and I go from there. It's really scuffed. I love it. What else can I talk about? Oh no! What? No! I'm not dying again. Why is there a skeleton here? What? I wasn't paying attention again. Who would have guessed? I was talking about rocks. Let's see. What I really want to do though, I in the general PA area, you know, Pennsylvania. But I don't live around Pittsburgh, which is like the general hotspot for like cool stuff in PA. And obviously around the Appalachians, you can find a couple cool things there. But there isn't really a lot of interesting geology in Pennsylvania. aside from fossils, trilobites specifically, and the occasional, uh, like copper, malachite, which they found in a whole bunch of road cuts. By the way, around the York area, I've heard there there's like piles and piles of just like gravel and like huge rocks that they set aside for doing road cuts. But in those piles of gravel are apparently just like trilobite fossils, like shit tons of them. Like so many that you could walk up, spend about an hour, and find like two or three at one point. Well, obviously. And they didn't care about it because they're doing road cuts. Who would care about a fossil? Unless you're a nerd, right? Like me. But yeah, you can just go into these like trailing piles, find a huge rock, break it in half or something, and it'll unveil a trilobite fossil. Just like that. Because why not? There's this other road cut that I know about that they have. There's apparently radioactive copper, like very, very minor radioactivity, because sometimes copper does that. I think it's a end of an alpha chain or something along those lines. But yeah, there's just a little bit of radioactive copper down there. Makes sense, you know? Oh, I'm out of water again. Wonderful. I think that's hilarious, though. You can just go around PA, find a couple things, and leave. As you do, you know. I made it back. I've got water on my body, so it should work out. I think I have enough coal, though. Should work out. All I need to do now is get the marble. Whew. Burping again. Coal also burns hotter, so I don't actually need the bellows. Oh, you know what? I don't anymore, do I? I technically do not need the bellows to smelt my pottery anymore. That's an unfortunate realization, huh? Give me water. Two. Perfect. Alright, so I have, what? 1.5 stacks of raw. 1.5 stacks of rich. I have 1.5 stacks of everything. That's good. Time to go to Marble Mountain. But yeah, I like geology. It's fun. It's interesting. It's just, honestly, it's the idea that you could go to any lake in the world, or river, or something, pull out a pan, like prospecting, and just like pull something out of the water that looks cool. It's that little, like, I know it's like gambling. It's almost like gambling, except you actually put in hard work, and it doesn't really cost much to do anything. But it's just going out, finding something cool, making it cooler, and then either selling it or giving it to someone. Like, you can say, I made this. I went out, I found this, I uncovered this, and then I made it. I made it into something cool. It's just an awesome prospect. You know, it's just a concept that I love. It's just it really awakens the inner craftsman in me. And I love it. I love crafting. Honestly though, I am a craftsman at heart. I love making, I love creating, I love doing stuff anywhere. Probably why I like this mod pack so much. Because it just it works. You make all your shit yourself. You go find shit, you go pick it up, explore. I'm living vicariously through this game right now, honestly. It's a cool thing to make stuff, use it, and see the quality, to hone a skill, to hone a craft. I don't know why, but I'm always addicted to anything related to making stuff. Hell, I even love baking. I love baking, I love cooking, I love making stuff. I actually, one year for my birthday, when I was younger, just barely old enough to do this, there's this blacksmithing shop near us that hosts classes. And they give you a billet, a blank, like, knife or something, and tell you, shape it how you want. We'll teach you how to do it. And from there, you put it in the forge, you work it with a auto hammer. They had me use an auto hammer. That was risky. I was pretty good at it, though. Not to brag, but I was pretty good at it. No, they had me working it at an auto hammer, which is just a huge machine that you put your foot on this pedal and it lowers a hammer. Not like a hydraulic press, but like it does the hammer motion, like the bang, 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 bang. And pushing on the foot pedal lowers the low point. So you put your hot metal in there. Oh, I just hit the mic. You put your hot metal in there, then push the foot pedal down and move it around so it shapes it to how you want it to look. There's the marble mountain. This would be awesome to see in real life, though. That was such a cool thing. Fun fact about marble: it's actually a liquid. It sags like a liquid. As you do, you know? If you leave it there for 70 years, it will bend. It's a cool little tidbit about marble that I love. It's just, it defies all logic. It's like you'd expect it to be like, you know, normal. That's what marble isn't. The rock. Rocks shouldn't fall. They're not a liquid. They're not a liquid. They should stay in their spot. All of the rocks. They shouldn't move over time. I just think that's cool. It's just a fun little tidbit that I love. Hello, goat. I'm just gonna get a shit ton of marble though. For the flux. I believe each one of these, if I remember correctly, flux. Each one of these is equal to 2 flux, so I should have plenty now. I didn't end up needing a large vessel after all. Now back to base, which is one of these. It's around there somewhere during this hematite base. Yeah, it's that way. Basically gonna make a beeline back. But yeah, that was a genuinely fun experience, and I want to go do it again. I want to see if I can like push myself. What I really want to do, and again, this would be a very stupid purchase, but it would be so awesome to have. I want to get myself a forge and an anvil. I technically have an anvil. I have a vice. It's not hardened steel, but it would work. Anyway, I want to get myself a forge, a bunch of propane or whatever you have to use. I know it's like natural gas or something, but and just like put a railroad spike in there and make a knife out of it, because that would be awesome. That's like the first thing you're supposed to do. Make knives out of railroad spikes until you figure out how to do it. And then you go on to larger and larger tasks until you figure it out. Which is really cool, by the way. Once again. Yeah, I didn't know that. I could go on. Just craftsmanship. What else have I tried to do in the past? I don't remember. I know I've tried other stuff that didn't really catch my... I mean, obviously I like making videos and streaming and whatnot. The editing part, which is why I switched to mostly streaming, not my forte. I'm gonna be honest. I can't really sit there and edit. I'm just not good at it. I can't sit there and listen to myself talk for Nothing. If I'm talking in the moment, yeah, obviously I'm fine. Like right now, I can just talk to myself. Go on about stuff. It's a fun thing to do. But not when I can't listen to myself talk with absolutely no input. That is not necessarily torture, but it's not fun, that's for sure. I could hire an editor, but I'm not until my YouTube gets a little larger, I'm not really going to do that. Or maybe I just buckle down, figure out how to do stuff. I mean, if I had a chat, this would be a lot easier, just to be able to talk back and forth with people. That'd be nice, but I don't right now. Maybe I will one day. Fingers crossed. Shout out to 5 years later, Michael, still doing this, hopefully, right? 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 You're editing your videos now, yeah? Mm-hmm. You're gonna come back to this in like 2 years, right? Or probably not at all. Someone's gonna come back to this at some point and go like, that's not exactly how I thought this was gonna go. uh, it's like I forgot about this until right now. My middle school, apparently, when I graduated 8th grade, uh, they had me write a letter to myself after I graduate high school, and I got it. I got the letter. I don't know when they sent it out, but it was in the mail when I got it. I was like, yeah, this is me. I can barely read their writing. My handwriting is horrible, by the way. The thumbnail is any proof of that. The little paint in the bottom right corner, left corner, whatever. It's probably better than my actual handwriting right now, because there's auto stabilization. And not in paint, but the cursor's a little larger than just a pencil. Anyway, point aside, it was like, I forget exactly what it said, but it's like, well, I hope you're doing good. Something along those lines. Probably doing YouTube. I hope you kept up with YouTube, because I think I did a video or 3 back in 8th grade. Your YouTube channel's probably popped off. No. just just a bunch of like random shit. Like, I hope you figured out how to study by now. I have not. I coasted. I just like listened to the stuff. I barely did my homework, to be honest. Not that really had me, but when I did, I turned it in almost late. Not a great look, but hey, what are you gonna do? I passed. I passed most of my classes really well. Oh, there's the skeleton again. Oh no. Ah! Run, book it, book it, book it. Hold on. No, we're not just gonna need to book it. We're gonna have to library it. Library it to the base. Come on. Stupid. What else am I doing? I don't know. Uh, what's going on in my life right now? Working a lot. That's why I haven't been streaming. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was tired. And the day before I was tired. I work a lot. They got me a lot of hours. It's a part-time job though, so it's hourly, which is very nice. I know the more I work, the more I get paid. It's a good little incentive. Um, However, when they give me a double shift, which is a 10 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, or 11 o'clock at night, because that's how late it's open, I don't like that. That's not fun. That's no, 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 not fun. No, 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 no. I do not like those. I genuinely dislike those. For obvious reasons. Obviously, on those days, I don't stream. Because there's no way in hell I would be streaming after a 12 to 13 hour shift. But hey, I'm making bank. Kinda. When's payday? Was it last week that I got paid, or was it the week before? I don't remember. I could check right now. I don't. Let's see. But okay, I gotta go off about my boss real quick. My direct senior supervisor. They changed shit around, but now they're senior supervisors, and there's regular supervisors that just got promoted. But my senior supervisor, right? I call him mine, but he's like one of many. He's my senior supervisor. No one else's. No one else can have him. Anyway, sorry. Uh, he is there from sun up to midnight every day. Every single day. Ooh, strong. You for something. But like unironically, every single day he is there, sun up to midnight. It is crazy how he does that. Like genuinely, he is there more than probably everyone else combined. That's an alligator. Oh no, they're chasing me. Uh-oh. Is it catching up to me? Oh no, it's after me. Ah. Anyway, yeah, no, he is there more than anyone else. That's crazy. That's genuinely crazy. Like, his work week has to have, like, how many days are in a work week? 14, roughly? Or a pay period. That's how I work it. In a work week, there's typically 40 hours, but we go by 7 days. So, full-time would only have 40 hours. Only, I say. Well, I say only because most people in my department do more than 40. What? What was in my offhand? Survive? No. Most people in my department do more than 40. But I shouldn't say most. I'd say less than most. There's a select few, including me, that usually do for more than 40 a week. But his schedule probably looks like 8 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, which is every day. 8 to 8 is 12. That's 15 hours every day. Multiply that by 7. He took 2 days off last month, by the way. I think. That is, in a single week, what is 35 plus 70? That's 105 hours in a single week. That's almost triple. Like, huh? Huh? How do you almost triple the usual work week in hours? I want to see what his paycheck looks like. I think I saw it once, and it was quite a bit compared to mine, because obviously he works almost 3 times as hard as anyone else. Anyway, not my point. But yeah, he works a lot. Respect it, but I could never. I'm exhausted after 1 day of that. But yeah, so in a single pay period, he would work for 14. That's 210 hours in a pay period. So whatever his pay is, multiplied by 200 in a pay period. What? So he's gotta be making bang. I hope. I hope he is, because if he's not, that's very sad. That would be very unfortunate, and they should pay him more. My question is, the place I work for, they have full-time employees and part-time employees. Why isn't he full-time? Genuinely. maybe he would make less as full-time than part-time, because they're probably salaried. Because, like, what? Why wouldn't he? I'm pretty sure they asked him to be full-time because, well, actually, no, he probably would make less. That's probably why they asked him. uh, just that amount of effort there is not my forte. I'm gonna be honest. There's um, working ahead, or excellent work effort, which I'd say is probably like working your hardest for 50 hours a week, putting in extra hours, typically. Oh, hey, there's a gold deposit. But then there's that, multiplying it by 4, or by 2, doubling the extra effort by 3 or so. Honestly, it kind of makes me a little sad. That, well, one, that I'm never going to be able to do that because, well, I may be peak physicality right now, but no. No. No, thank you. And I bet. Now that the yap session is done, I can start progressing again. My torches went out. Damn. I like my workspace with the right. Okay. Oh, that's all done. Wait. Drink. Hammer. Give me hammer. Give me 1 stack of flux. Thank you. Boop. Put in there or not. Maybe I can do it with the conch. Oh, you can just do that. Oh, I feel a bit silly. Okay, all of this is going in here. Or not all of it. I'm out of chest space. How tragic. Anyway, I need you. Go in there. Yes. You? That's not good. You? Go in my stuff. Do I have any water left? IRL? I do. It's surprising. Okay. Bronze. Bronze time. Okay, so I want a millstone. However, I also want a power source. And then I shall work on getting wrought iron afterwards, because coke oven, huge. Genuinely. Yep, oh, ooh. And then steel. So wrought iron is the part, let me go back to metallurgy, that I can just do now. I need a bunch of bronze. It's cool. But steel requires Kaolin. I'm just going to call it Kaolin. Kaolin clay and graphite. The real tests. Because that combined together makes fire clay. It's a 4 to 4 for 1. And then you can make all this stuff. Ingot molds, fire bricks, which you need for the blast furnace. Mold tables, which allow you to use fire ingot bricks. And a crucible to just pour out a shit ton of ingots at the same time. Oh yeah. And for the blast furnace minimum, by the way, you need 4 fire bricks and only 4? around the fire bricks or use blast furnace insulation. Oh, wait, really? Guy weighs 3 wrought iron sheets or around the fire. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, so you need 12 wrought iron ingot or plates, which is 24 wrought iron ingots, which is more than the anvil, fortunately, to get the blast furnace, which is also a crucible. And then you need a tire, a bellows. Then you can get steel. And then from there, it's just a bunch of alloys collecting random shit. Then you can get a bucket. For some reason, a metal bucket is locked behind probably 20-ish hours of progression. This is a bucket. Dear God. Yeah, because you need to combine both a red steel bucket and a blue steel bucket to make a regular. What? And this is blue steel. Blue steel is oh yeah, here it goes. Blue steel. Hold on. Weak blue steel. Weak blue steel is all of this, right? Sterling silver, which by the way is silver and copper. Bismuth bronze, which is zinc, bismuth, and copper. Liquid steel, which I just went over. Black steel, which is an alloy. Melted black steel, which is a different thing altogether. Where's the ingot? There it is. Black steel, which by the way has the same process as blue steel and red steel. Red steel requires all different stuff, which is black bronze, which is silver, gold, copper, regular steel, and nickel, which I have no idea. It just keeps going. Okay. Quick break. Quick interlude, some might say. I will be back in approximately 5 minutes or so, if you can still hear me. You know what I just realized? You know what I just realized? This entire time I've been on idle. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I am a stupid. Okay, for real this time. There. See, I told you it didn't take that long. 10 minutes or so. So far, this stream has consisted of me talking into the void and no gameplay and a pause screen. So far so good. Let's see here. In the meantime, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, these are done. Wait, no, they're not. What? It's been way more than 8 minutes. Bloomery, that's right. I'm just gonna beeline for the bloomery. Yeah, so I need to make an additional, oh, you know, 8 double ingots. And I'm gonna need a shit ton of regular stone. As one does. So I'm gonna need a shit ton of bronze. This now I can get a bunch of ingots at the same time, which is very nice. My chest. Wow, this coal is just better in every way. Bruh. Oh yeah, this is here. These have 9? I thought. Wait, oh no, I'm going insane. Flux goes in the inventory. This can all stay in there. Ah, I'm using my brain for once. How interesting. What an interesting feeling that is, using my brain. There we go. Copper's all good. Oh yeah, I can melt this down. Okay, I have, oh yeah, a lot of copper. I should make another cairn. How much do I need for it again? 6 and 4, right? So I need 10. Handstone. 6 and 3. Okay, so I need 9. Something. Torches. Might be a good spot. Are these done? Yeah, these done. Oh, right. Anyway. Yeah, it's probably enough for now. Torches, please. It's like the less anticipated sequel of Papers, Please. Torches, please. Give me your torches. I need them. There's shit down here, isn't there? There's like a cave. I can't remember. Or did I just dig straight down into nothing? No, there's a cave. It's down here. Garnet sand? Garnet sand, diatomite, cassiterite. Oh, cassiterite goes all the way down. It's so hard. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta be good. Probably light this up a little bit so I don't have to deal with it. Okay, that should be enough for now. Keep the mobs away. This will help me get 4 at a time. I don't think I can get 5 at a time, though. I missed one. That's probably why it collapsed, actually. So I I can break... I'll just mine it out like this. Find one with like 3 instead of 4. 2. 5. Oh, that's 6. I need 3 more. Done. Back up I go. Switching sides. Rebel 6. Switching sides. Again. Let's see. Support. That's my jug that I keep my water in. Is that full? Can't see because my light is off now. Just fun. Yum yum. Water. Okay, now I need my chisel for 3 of these. I need a stick. Hey. Perfect. No. That doesn't go there. Why do I still have this? Be gone. No, no, don't give me no. Ah. Man. Nope. Now I can split it between the 2 of them. Aha! Now I can drink water from the sky. Like all good survivors. Oh, my leather is done now. That's nice. I've doubled my production. And so what I'm gonna be doing, right? I'm just gonna skip straight past the horse crank and go straight for water wheels because I built myself next to a river. Well, for this exact purpose, so that I wouldn't have to do a horse crank because it's a pain in the ass to do. Literally. You gotta find an animal, raise its relationship enough for you to put a lead on it, so it'll follow you back to your base. And then you have to keep it fed so it doesn't die, because and then it sort of just sits there. You have to make this huge area around it if you want it to go at the right speed. And then it's slow. I spent a whole bunch of time doing it in my other world. It's just a pain in the ass, right? Let me double check that. Probably go to see that. As soon as I'm done with this bronze, really. See, that took almost no time at all. And now I've crushed up 64 rich native copper, which will give me 2 stacks of what's it called? Oh, I collected it. Now I feel like a goober. 2 stacks of crushed ore. Whatever needed to be collected anyway. Very nice. Hammer's still good. It's gonna tank its durability though. I should make the bronze one ASAP. Is ASAP faster than as soon as possible? It's less syllables, sure, but like... Actually, if you say ASAP, then it's faster. Yeah, so there's 2 stacks of ingots. And I have more. To go along with my stack of cassiterite. So if I need 14, no, I need 16 bronze. 9, 10. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. That's enough for bronze, right? Yeah. I might as well just do both of these. I can have extra bronze. There's no... Oh yeah, I have 2 already. There's no harm in that. Cool. Fire starter. Oh, I think I broke it actually. Right? Where's my charcoal? Okay, so the small coal burns for a little less than the actual charcoal. Does this turn into anything else? Crushed coal. Drop into water to get purified coal ore. Coal dust. Purified pile of coal dust. Okay, so that's a centrifuge. Clean dust. Can I craft that? No, that's just resistors and shit. It'll burn. Obviously. Gunpowder. Fire truck. Ah, I can use it for the bloomery. Which I guess makes sense. So, it would only make sense if I use the rich coal though to do that. So that'll give me 4 instead of 1. Ooh, maybe coke. That's useful. Ooh, if I have a furnace, that's also good. That's for both crafting. Coke oven. That gives 2 buckets per rich raw coal. By the way, coke, super good. It's also burn? Oh, it does. Oh, chip coke. Coke dust. Anyway. Getting distracted. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do this at a different time. I'm tired. I gotta go to sleep. It's only been 2 hours, and most of it was just spent with me talking into the void, doing nothing.